Hello, Web3 gamers and cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Are you involved in play to earn gaming and trying to make sense of the tax implications and associated accounting requirements for your transaction activity within these games? Look no further. We're going to get into all the details today on what you need to know when it comes to play to earn games, taxes, and accounting. So firstly, the IRS has not provided any specific guidance related to play to earn games. The tax guidance that we're relying on when we're dealing with these types of scenarios is going to relate back to IRS tax guidance related to cryptocurrencies and how cryptocurrencies are usually taxed as property. The IRS has given guidance for virtual currencies that were earned in games in the past, and they've stated that these types of virtual currencies, as long as they're not taken outside of that game, are usually non-taxable. We don't believe that this is going to be a likely outcome in play to earn games that are including transactions on chain for various types of crypto assets. Due to the nature of the blockchain and the fungible nature of most of these cryptocurrencies, these assets are going to be able to get taken out of the game and in general are going to be taxable because they are cryptocurrency transactions. Again, this is not an area where we have been given clear guidance, but this is the information that we currently have. So one of the biggest challenges with play to earn gamings is that these games are not focused on tax reporting and focused on accounting, and as a result usually are not going to give you, as the taxpayer, good accounting records regarding your transactions within the game and your overall on-chain activity. So the burden of this really falls on you, the taxpayer. It is key to make sure that you get history of all of your transactions that take place on chain within all of the games that you're playing, and that we document this appropriately along with contemporaneous documentation of any unclear tax positions that may arise from your transaction activity within these games. So what types of taxes may you be exposed to in play to earn gaming? The first one to consider is capital gains taxes. Anytime that you're buying or selling cryptocurrencies or NFTs, you can have capital gains taxes associated with it. So anytime that you're transacting and it's on chain within these games, there's the potential for a capital gains event. This could be selling an in-game asset, swapping an in-game asset for another in-game asset, purchasing an in-game asset with the cryptocurrency, or any combination of these. If you're exchanging a crypto for a good or product, or a crypto for another crypto within these gaming environments, it's likely that there's going to be a capital gains tax associated with this. In addition to income taxes, in addition to capital gains taxes, what we also need to consider are income taxes. Anytime that you're earning rewards in game based off of the activities that you're performing within the game, and you're getting rewarded for that in cryptocurrencies that have value associated with it, or in other digital assets such as NFTs that have value associated with it, these are going to be taxable events and they're going to be taxed as income. So examples of this could be airdrops from a play to earn game, staking in-game assets for yield, or simply earning tokens by playing the game. All of these transactions we're going to want to track appropriately, and we're going to want to have them be taxed as income at the point of that transaction, which is another very important point, because if you're earning assets in game, these income transactions are going to be taxed at the point of the transaction. Which means if you're earning an in-game asset when it's at its peak price, and when tax time comes, that price has dropped, you're going to pay the price for the income on when you were earning that asset when it was at the higher price. This is a very important consideration for tax planning purposes, and a reason why you want to keep your accounting updated throughout the year, because as you're earning these in-game assets, you want to make sure that you're estimating your tax liabilities and that you're taking any taxes associated with these earnings and moving that portion of those in-game assets out of the game and into a stable coin or fiat currencies, so you can make sure that you pay your taxes and you're not exposing your tax payments to any validity risk associated with the price movements of whatever token that you're earning in. Now, in addition to capital gains taxes and income taxes, another tax that you may encounter in game is sales and use taxes. And that's because in many states, if you're selling NFTs or other digital products or goods, there is sales taxes associated with them. In fact, in over 30 states, they apply sales taxes to digital products and digital goods. And we've already seen several of these states clarify that NFTs are included in this category. So when you're purchasing NFTs, sales taxes are a consumption-based tax. So in addition to the price of an in-game asset that you buy or the price of an NFT that you purchase, you may have to pay, in addition to that, a sales tax in order to be compliant and for the seller to be compliant with state sales tax agencies. Now, the key to staying compliant and to minimizing your taxes when it comes to play to earn gaming is documentation and to keeping sound accounting records and contemporaneous documentation on all of your transactions. If you're able to do this and you maintain your accounting system regularly and assess your taxes regularly, at least on a quarterly basis, you can start to get yourself in a good position to being compliant with the IRS for tax purposes when it comes to your gaming. Now, if you're looking for a CPA firm that is experienced working with companies that are in this gaming space, that are transacting on chain, earning within the games, selling various assets with taxable events, look no further than Camuso CPA. We can get all of your accounting in order for all of your transactions that are taking place within these games, regardless of the volume of transactions and regardless of the complexity. Our team will be able to manage this process for you. And once we get all of your accounting in order and up to date, we can also get your tax filings filed with the IRS and any appropriate state tax agencies to ensure tax compliance. So if you're in need of related tax or accounting services, contact me and my team today at CamusoCPA.com.